Hi, my name is Elliott-Graber.
And I'm David Napolitano.
And we're here to talk about our new musical entitled The Music Box.
The Music Box is our original work written about a young writer named Ezra Hinton who travels to St. Louis Union Station in search of an ending to his grandfather's fairy tale.
Ezra Hinton is one of our leading characters. He's a young poet who has a lot of ambition and desire. His main goal in the process of the show is to find out what love is. Is this love? What it is to be in love, what it is to love another person, and what it is to respect the boundaries of love as well. And Ezra is that young poet, that young romantic, energetic, hopeful, excitable character, but yet very young and naive at the same time. But finally there is hope, and finally there is more to life than just getting by, more than trying to survive. When I started writing Ezra's melody lines, I wanted there to be a lot of richness to it, a lot of lush arpeggios, but yet this feeling, this sense of empowerment coming from Ezra, this sense of having knowledge and the sense of really having something to offer, having a story to share with people.
So Ezra Hinton traveled to St. Louis to finish his grandfather's fairy tale story, but when he arrived at St. Louis, he found his grandfather had already passed away. So he takes it upon himself to finish the story. When he finds it's about love, he realizes he's never been in love, and he can't possibly do it. Until he meets a beautiful woman named Zoe Mabel.
And even if I have to, I give up everything just for love. During the process of writing the Zoe character, she was actually the most challenging to write and to develop, simply because Dave and I are males and we had never written for a female character. My love was too little, too late. She is a little bit headstrong, very confident, very, very smart, and extremely talented. She also has a sensitivity about her, an intimate side, a side that puts up walls and doesn't necessarily let people in.
Zoe Mabel is a waitress and occasional singer at St. Louis Union Station Eatery. Zoe is a very careful woman, a very classic beauty.
What is that?
Oh, it's my book of stories. They're fairy tales.
So when she sees Ezra approaching her from his young, idealistic mind of what love is, for her, she's not going to have any of it.
Love is earned. It's humility and sacrifice. And not just for each other either, but for others, or people even. And why do you look at me like that?
She is a woman who is also living in part of society, part of a family, just living in St. Louis, and she's one with the people, and she's just part of the community.
Since you moved along, you're doing fine. I'm still waiting here, wishing that you were mine. Guess I found love just a little too late.
Zoe is engaged to Wesley Schlew. And Wesley loves her, but he wants to take her away to New York City with him as he's looking to find a position at the New York Times. A man needs his freedom, his freedom and his fame. A man won't back down when opportunity calls his name. Man is what is required to be respected, to be admired. I would say I side mostly with Wesley. In his character. He's very ambitious and he's very driven. And this is my chance to become who I really am, to change the world. Now give me your words, show me passion and fire, give me pain and desire. The more I started looking into Wes and seeing his struggle and seeing his desires, I realized that Wes is really a dreamer. Wes is really a person of empowerment, a person of
ambition, and a person who, more than anything in the world, wants to please his father and wants to become a success and wants to not feel like a failure.
I will not survive, give up everything I ever worked for. I will never fail, never fret, never will the time again. I'm still the person, no strong, still I know I'm needed more. Really wanting, wishing for a chance to find an open door. Now at least I find the chance to fly. How can I stand aside and watch my every train pass by? I will not back down.
Wesley is editor currently at the St. Louis Star-Times, where he works under his father, Harvey Schlub, under a strict finger and a close eye.
Harvey is kind of the comic relief of the show. He's a very funny, stout, rugged man who is very headstrong.
You need a job now anyway.
I'm sure you'll find the time.
And if you write for us,
I know you're right for us.
so you must write for us.
He really is an endearing man who brings a lot of comedic relief and yet sentimentality to the show.
There were so many years I was so afraid to let you down. Always running from myself. I've spent so many years. Always too afraid to let you in. Scared to turn out like I did.
Harvey's character is very determined and very ambitious. Harvey wants to save, the Star-Times. He wants to make a name for himself. He also is very concerned about his finances, and he's very concerned about his son Wesley.
Each character in this show, The Music Box, makes their decision as best as they can at each moment. No character has any evil within them that's driving them to do one certain thing over the next. And what's interesting about the show is each character working at their best, doing their best, is still faced with these situations, these conflicts. In the end, everything comes down to love and the struggles with it and how it affects us and how we decide to love, and ultimately it comes down to love as a choice, and that's where we are left with the show.
So what's in store for The Music Box? We're looking to take it to Broadway. Now, we need investors, producers, directors, people like you. And if you would like to contact us, you can check us out online at themusicboxmusical.com. We also do have a Facebook page at The Music Box Musical. Thanks much.
You should know. You should know. You should know. You should know. I've loved you all along, all this time, all the days gone by. It was you who made me come alive, just for a time. One sweet moment passes by, always too soon. How soon time flies, how time dies. There was so